Hey guys, it's Shane again, here to talk about my favorite subject, the history of karate. Now, we don't have a spare 17 hours to discuss it, so let me put it into a little snapshot for you. So, karate is from a little island called Okinawa. So Okinawa is halfway between Japan and China. And Okinawa have their own language, they have their own culture, they have their own food, they have their own music, and of course they have their own martial arts. So that martial art is called karate. So karate means empty hand, or more specifically, Chinese martial arts. More specifically than that, Shane's fighting style. So after 1936, karate changed the name from Tori, which is how you speak it in Okinawan, Tori. And if you're reading Okinawan, so if you're reading the Okinawan language, which is the Chinese kanji, as a Japanese person, you would read that as karate. And kara is the same kara in karage, chicken. So karagi, karaji, however you want to call it. Kara means China or tang. So karage means Chinese style chicken. Did you know that? Well, there you go. You learned two things. So karage, karate. So in 1936, for karate to become part of the Japanese, to become a Japanese martial art in the Japanese Martial Art Federation, the Dai Nippon Butokukai, it had to adopt the belt, the uniform, the belt system, and change from Tori, or Chinese martial arts, to empty hand. Luckily, Japan has another word that sounds exactly the same as kara, China, to kara, empty. So all of a sudden, karate went from being Chinese martial arts to empty hand. So that's a little snapshot of the word karate. But for the history of karate, we go back to the mid-1800s. So mid-1800s, the karate is based on, includes sword work and close quarter grappling. Not as much striking, it was more grappling. And my job was to protect the king, or a prince, or the 15th in line. That was my job as a guard. So my job is to stop Japan or China or the neighboring islands to come through. So the first off, I would have my sword, and the second part would be striking, and third part would be grappling. But it's very hard to strike when I'm wearing big armor, especially around my head, big armor up here. So originally karate was more about footwork and distance control and grappling, and less about striking. And it wasn't until Japan came in, annexed Okinawa, and all of those jobs that all of the guards had were gone. They got rid of the kingdom. So even the king and queen, they moved to Japan. They fled Okinawa and moved to Japan. So there were no jobs. So for me to make a living, I would have to start teaching my martial arts. And then for Okinawa, karate went from sword to more striking and grappling. And it wasn't until Japan saw how strong these Okinawans were, asked about what martial art are they doing, and they said they practice Tori. What is Tori, or what is Ti? Oh, it's kind of like Western boxing, but includes throws and kicks. So they adapted the program, changed it for children. So all of the techniques, all the fingers to the eyes became punches to the body. All the headbutts were gone. All the elbow strikes changed to the body, and it's almost impossible to know. So all of the dangerous antisocial techniques, groin grabs, pokes to the eyes, throat grabs, scratching in the face, headbutts, biting, joint locks, throws, chokes, all of the really cool stuff is gone. So all of the kata changed. So now all the punches became to the body, but really all the punches to the body are strikes to the face, headlocks, neck cranks, all of those cool things. So that's that's how karate went from being some brutal fighting system to a kids martial art, and from there it was exported to Japan in 1922, and then from there it exploded around the world. So unfortunately, the teachers there didn't know enough about the changes in karate, the changes, so fingers to the eyes, punches to the body, for example, didn't know enough to explain it. And then it was exploded around the world and became what we see as a kids martial art. But really, karate is not for kids. Karate is not for children. It's been adapted and modified for children to become safer, yes, 100%. But originally, karate is a brutal fighting art, and that is the history of karate. So, if you have any questions, I'm always happy to spend two hours chatting to you about the history of karate. I do have a podcast if you want to check out more information. It's called Karate Over Coffee, and it's available on most podcast platforms. So Karate Over Coffee, or you can just go to karateovercoffee.com. There's over 80 episodes. Go and have a look. Any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise,